Package. This was a package from my man Marvel Merc. He had got a hold of another Fearsome Foes box set, and he only wanted the Rhino and the Spider-Man out of that set, which are probably the best two figures out of the set. Although every figure in the set is really, really dope. It's actually hard to say, man. All of these figures in this set was really dope. I think this was one of the best box sets from Toy Biz. But yeah, I got another Vulture, I got another Lizard, and I got another Carnage here. And I was just talking with somebody about Carnage and talking about the Maximum Carnage days and around the time when Carnage had first came out. Like he was pretty over the top for Marvel during that time. I mean, the way comics are now in comparison to how they were then, they're way more violent and out there now than in the 90s. And I can remember one issue of Amazing Spider-Man, I think it was, and Carnage had like threw a baby out of the window or something, and I just thought that was raw when I was a kid. So Carnage is a crazy villain. Up in the Container Store right now. This is originally where I got the spinning cube from. You see, it's a basketball display case. I don't know if they still have the base that I put it on to make it spin, but this one for football, basketball, cereal box. This store is huge though. I'm just kind of looking around and killing time right now before I go to the comic book shop and trying to see if I can find anything for displaying.
I didn't do anything yet. So.
Checking out the Midtown East. About to go hit up the West store. Got a couple of things. Got a DCUC Robin and some comics on Lexington Avenue. About to head to the West side. About to run up in Midtown West. I think this will be the first time that I actually filmed up inside the West store. So this is the bigger of the two stores. It's 2 floors, and I'm with Mandy, and Mandy is like 3'2". And yeah, we're about to go up in here and see what they got. First level of Midtown Comics West.
That's awesome. Did you see the Walking Dead one? Yeah. Oh, well, I was looking for the white poster. I didn't put it out because we haven't taken it. Oh, now we haven't. It's in the open stuff. Okay.
Aren't they more expensive on you?
Yeah. Actually only $116.99 here, so that's pretty decent. I'm thinking about getting this whole wave of DC just so I can get the Bane, since I got the Robin. So we upstairs in Midtown West. This is the 2nd floor. I actually saw this piece at San Diego Comic Con last year. I think it was this one, pretty sure. Snake eyes. Back issues. Catch a Mandy recorder. Times Square in the daytime. Imagine if that shit fell off onto someone's head in the middle of Times Square. Up in Times Square, Toys R Us. I actually kind of hate coming here sometimes because there's always so many like tourists and like people in the way of serious toy collectors. See? Told you. Look at this Lego building, it's sick. Could you imagine if you could use this for a prop, for a setup, a Spider-Man setup? I mean, they got little Lego men on there, but could you imagine? This is ill. I would love for Toys R Us to let me come here and like set up a Marvel Legends display on this building. Shit is untold. I guess it's supposed to be a replica of the Empire State. I'm a New Yorker that has never gone to the top of the Empire State Building. Ain't that some shit?
Where are we moving?
We got some movie Thor stuff here. Although I really don't care about these movie figures at all. They all suck to me. So it looks like they have the Titanium Man here at Toys R Us too. I don't know how much it is though. Find out. But they got some Ogre 2-packs too. These should be on clearance. I don't know what's up. I mean, they have this series that just came out, but these should be on clearance. I think I'm gonna grab this for Cardboard Doom. I think he asked me about that, so I'm gonna grab this regular version of Black Widow. We about to get out of here. We was trying to get a picture with Spider-Man over there and some video, but apparently Spider-Man is under contract and we can only take pictures with his camera. Some bullshit, but we about to go get some grub. We out of here. Alright, Texas size. We just had some lunch and drinks, and Mandy's putting on her ski mask, and we about to rob the place right now, so I can't record anymore. Yo, we deep underground, son. We about to go see the Ninja Turtles right now, yo. Oh, shit, a Splinter. No, it's not. Times Square station at rush hour. Going to the only train in New York that is only one stop. The shuttle. Back up at my home away from home. I know I always got mad love for Forbidden Planet. I think they're about to have something right now. Look at that. Stormtroopers, that shit is sick. Darth Vader. Sick. Got a Jean Grey here. I think that's pretty hard to find. You Marvel Universe collectors, let me know. And he got a Bullseye. So I haven't really seen neither one of those at retail. So y'all let me know if those are hard to find or not. Up in Forbidden Planet right now. I bumped into somebody. Brooklyn Forever. I've been talking with him and shit on message or whatever. I thought he was a young cat, but it's a grown man right here. So it's always cool when I bump into people in person and all of that. So I had to get him on camera for a hot second. He in here shopping doing this thing too. Saying comics, you can't beat that. So I'm gonna get these two so I could cut them up. You already know how we do. So we just came from Forbidden Planet, going back uptown and back over to the west. Of course, Mandy got the Abomination, and I don't even remember what I got. Oh, I got some comics because they was 25 cents, so I could cut them up. And what else did I get from there? That was it. I was just actually talking like the whole time, but. So pretty long day. I went everywhere, hung out with Realistic today, hung out with Mandy. It was a eventful day. My freaking feet is hurting right now though. So this is actually books I picked up from last week. This is what when I went to the comic shop in episode 10 of Meantime in Between Time. So this was Astonishing X-Men number 36. I didn't actually get to read this yet, but when I was in a comic shop today, I saw a different cover of this that had Fin Fan Foom on the cover, so I would assume that these guys may be facing off against Fin Fan Foom in this issue. I didn't read it yet. Then there was Avengers number 10. I feel like this lost a little steam from the previous issue, but this issue was still pretty good. We saw the Hood actually grab another Infinity Gem in this issue. It was still pretty nice. New Avengers number 9. This is the beginning of a new story arc in this book. It was good, excellent art. Diodado's actually on this book. I'm not sure if he's pulling double duty or if he's permanently on this book or what's going on, but the art was amazing, and this was a pretty decent read. X-Men Legacy number 245. This is the variant cover, fantastic, celebrating 500 years of Fantastic Four here, but this is an X-Men book, and this is the start of a new story arc, or this alternate reality or whatever, called Age of X in this book. I enjoyed this. I thought it was actually really nice. I picked up the second part to that today in New Mutants, which I'll show you in a sec. But I enjoyed this. It was interesting. Uncanny X-Men number 533. This is part 4 of the quarantine storyline, and this was pretty decent. Nothing major, but it was a nice read, and I like the art on this book. Invincible Iron Man number 501 was probably my favorite read of last week so far. Like I said, I still didn't read a couple of things, but I really enjoyed this. This was just really clever and a really nice issue. I always recommend, and over I keep telling you guys, get on Iron Man. This book is good. Iron Man 2.0. This is probably where War Machine's gonna get his new armor, or the start of that, or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't read this yet. Uncanny X-Force number 5. This is the start of a new story arc on this book, and this issue focused mostly on Phantomax. It was really nice, some nice funny witty lines and stuff, and looks like X-Force will be going up against Deathlock. And Secret Avengers number 10. This was the last issue in this story arc on this book. It was okay, nothing out of this world. What I picked up today was X Factor number 216. I actually read this already on the way up here. This was hilarious. There's so many funny parts in this issue, and they took some funny shots at Spider-Man in this issue. This was a real dope issue. Thunderbolts number 154 I picked up. I didn't read that yet. The first issue, or 1 of 4, of the Annihilators. This seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. I didn't read that yet, but this is the team of Silver Surfer, Quasar, Beta Ray Bill, Ronin Accuser, and Gladiator. And Nova would have been on this team, and possibly Star-Lord, but they were seemingly killed at the end of the Thanos Imperative. So we'll see what goes on in that. Captain America 615. I didn't read that yet. This is the second part to the Age of X. This is in New Mutants. I read this on the way up on the train. This was really good. I enjoyed this issue too. I would jump onto this if you can. It's been pretty interesting. And then I picked up 2 comic books for 50 cents each. So I also got this 2-pack from Toys R Us. This is going to be for my man Cardboard Doom, though. I'm not sure if he wants both figures or just the Black Widow, but whatever, we'll figure it out. I got something for my man Dr. Wolverine that I'm going to try to get out this week. And I just sent my man DCUC Fanboy some money through PayPal. If there's anybody else I'm supposed to be getting back to, let me know, man. I picked this up just for the accessories. This is a ridiculous toy, but I think those accessories might be pretty cool. And I got a DCUC Robin because I'm trying to use that for a setup, which you might see in this episode. And I was thinking about completing this whole wave because I'm really interested in getting that Bane, but they were missing one figure at Midtown East, so I didn't get all. So I just got the one figure that was necessary for this setup that I'm trying to do. So we'll see where this goes. So man, just opened the Robin and the goddamn foot broke off. I'm still sitting here messing around with poses and stuff with no foot. I don't give a fuck. And I'm taking this shit right back tomorrow. I'm mad and tired. I'm tired and mad. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Alright, so I did end up making it down to Midtown and replacing that Robin with the screwed up foot. But I mean, all of the Robins have screwed up feet. So, but I ended up using this Batman and Robin in a contest entry for Collecticons 300 subs contest. I think that was my first time using DC figures in a ACBA setup. So I had a little crossover with Batman and Robin facing off against Captain America and Bucky. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. And a cool little thing for that video is I tried a different style of video of fighting. It's like the poor man stop motion and shit. But if you look at the Riddler and Red Skull in that video, I changed their like positioning and their movements through every scene, and there's some interesting things you can see them doing. So check that out if you haven't. And also don't forget to come join me on Facebook and join the ACBA group page on Facebook. Both of them are growing strong. Last week on the first up, I posted up Slings of Web's contest entry for Shardamess's 5,000 subs contest, as well as Fernando's contest entry, just to kind of show them some love and get their work out there. And plus I thought both of those entries was real dope. And Jesse Falcon actually commented on Fernando's video and said that it was awesome. So that was awesome. And if you don't know who Jesse Falcon is and you into Marvel Legends, you should probably just slap yourself right now. Yeah. Baggage. Got hooked up with a titanium man from my man Arnold Reyes, living out in Staten Island. Hooked me up with this, found it for me. So that's why I didn't pick up any of the ones that I saw yesterday, because I knew I was going to get this one in the mail. So big shout out to my man Arnold Reyes. Appreciate it, brother. So I'm messing around with the extra Fearsome Foes figures I got. Still trying to work out some more contest entries. I think I'm going to do a still motion thing here. Starting with this. I don't know why this was the first thing I started with, but I'm going to see what happens with this, see where it goes. Messed around with this a little bit. I took some of the people off the back, off those stands. I needed those stands, but I kind of like the way it looks better now. Without the stands, it still look like they kind of mowing down some ninjas. I always do these type of setups in a way where, I mean, this is the front of the push from the heroes, but it should really be envisioned as like an endless sea of ninjas, and they're just kind of pushing through them. I really like the way Punisher came out right here shooting down these guys. Alright, still working it out here. Gotta get Spider-Man in between right there. But I think it's coming along pretty decent. I've been sitting here with this scene right here for like 25 minutes trying to get it perfectly right how I want it. I still don't really like the way it is. I want to turn the lizard's head a little bit more towards the right, but so far so good. Alright, so it's turning into a little chase scene here. I got couple of more ideas I want to add on right now, but just to let you know while I'm building it so you can see what it is. There's a stand right there sticking up into Lizard's jacket, and I have a stand kind of wrapped up in the gate there, sticking up into his jacket there, and I use Carnage to kind of cover that one a little bit. Daddy! Alright, gotta go. Alright, next stages. Baby. Daddy. Alright, the next stages. Pay no attention to the horse. I hung Valkyrie back up there. I don't really think she's gonna be part of the display, but Carnage, Lizard, Sandman, Carnage taking the kick, Lizard for the jump, Sandman with the transformation. So I'm gonna finish this up and use this as a contest entry for somebody's contest. Still got Webhead's contest to enter, Bucky Cap, and Nine Fires, which is not a display contest, but you guys will see this finished as a contest entry.